Here it is, the second of two games between Terra and Vivi. Saracens against Vivi Incas. And let's be honest, Incas is a lot better here. Terra doesn't really like the Saracens. So he was pretty unhappy here, was thinking about what to do. But we're going for the maps first, and I will tell you a little bit about this game. I want to spoil a little bit, but not all of it. We have extra stone, extra gold safe in the back for Terra, which is awesome. Not sure if he found it. I think he did. Second stone safe in the back, main gold safe in the back. So the map for Terra is actually quite decent. The main stone forwardish, deer inside, the boars inside. Second gold outside on the side here, the third gold forwardish outside, but it's not a big problem. They're not so far away and they're not in the same spot. One really close to this base and this one in the neutral zone, I guess extra gold here as well. Do we have another relic? This one is closer to Vivi. Let's switch over to Vivi's base. Find out about what he has. Boar in the back here. Second gold safe in the back and a little bit of space to boom up or to try and hide, which is going to happen in this game. I told you I will spoiler. Main stone on the side, second stone on the same side outside, third gold on the gate here, outside but close, and the main gold on the other side very far forward. So this map really not too well. But that gate is actually quite nice because you don't need to delete those walls to send villagers to the back here. And we are going to see an aggressive game by Terra here. That's why I'm going to fast forward a little bit. There is two relics. We saw that here. Extra berries doesn't really matter. This one, this relic could be taken by Vivi. And Vivi is the first to click up. 23 population only. And this is really surprising because 23 population usually would indicate a pretty steam monk crush or something like that. Vivi is not on gold here. He is probably taking 30 gold and trying to sell resources. You can see he had a lot of free food, a lot of deer, and now he sold the wood and clicked up to Castle Age at 25 population. Let's see, he should not forget to build a house here. Terra was really surprised, was expecting a tower rush here then, but this is not happening. Horse color on the way even, and the question is how fast can Vivi get TCs up and get them working? He might get housed here, still in 25 population, and getting housed at that point in the game right after reaching Castle Age. That's really annoying on Arena. You never want to have that. Vivi doesn't have gold, so he cannot go for a loom there, and he has realized this and is building a house, which is very important. He's got a decent amount of wood in the bank, not enough yet for 2 TCs, but we might see the 2 TCs quite soon. Now Terra is on the way to Castle Age, Rose color coming in. He is on the main gold with quite a few villages, double mining camp, which makes sense. Not going for a stone, that's an option for him, the Saracens, but it's not happening in this game. And we have now a TC on the main stone and another TC probably coming up soon. Doesn't have the wood yet, but on the wood line here, which makes a lot of sense. He's not going for TCs on gold. I guess he's like reckoning, okay, I have the gold in the back here, so I could go for that if I really need to. A lot of food in the bank now, which is almost surprising for me. 4 farms, the berries running low, 5 villages there, so it makes sense, I guess. And now Vivi needs to boom up. Booming only on 25 pop up to Castle Age is really not the best, I guess. There was some like flaming, it's not called so not flaming, but something similar. Like if you're going up that fast, you really want to boom. That's not the best build order ever. But Vivi is trying to do it, and it's not looking too bad at this point. The thing is, Terra is going with double monastery now. Moving forward, has a lot of gold in the bank already. Should possibly sell his stone if he wants to go really aggressive on TC. All in Siege Workshop coming up, the first monks on the way. And 700 gold from selling stone here. The Terra is fine. He can see the Eagle Scout, which is attacking Terra's gate. I guess Vivi did not Palisade Scout here. What can Terra see from the map? He can see both stones. He can see the main gold, which is very important. And he can see that the third gold as well. So he only is missing one of the golds. Vivi does not see this. He apparently didn't scout it. Eagle Scout is still forward. Otherwise, he would have gone for the monks here. Tried to kill 1 or 2. And now we're going to see battering ram, actually. I was expecting that almost. Because you want to go through that gate fast and then possibly mangonels. Second ram, I guess, doesn't make too much sense because it is the TC here. Now there is 4 monks on the field, Sanctity coming in, and Terra is the producing. He should be able to get that Eagle Scout converted. He's got 3 monks on that. Did they all do the conversion? Yes, a little bit bad. And Redemption coming in as well, which is so important here. We should start to go for gold and start to go for Eagle Scouts here, but he's not on gold at all. And he's on 47 against 32 villages, which is a really good number at 19 minutes in. But he's getting attacked, and only now is getting a barracks up. That is a problem in my opinion. Does he have the +1 defense? No, for the infantry units that's possible. We would see it on the villagers. The villagers will get strong for Incas here. And he's only now moving to the main gold. Nice shot on the villagers. Did he kill one? Not sure. 2 deaths, or maybe he was able to kill one. Yeah, I think so. And of course the Mangonel is starting to attack the TC. And the TC might fall really fast. Maybe on 167 stone could go for 1 watchtower. Is it really helping? He's doing Eagle Scouts now. He is with 8 villagers on gold. Terra can see this. He's using the scout to go in. Let's see what Terra knows about Vivi's map here. Now does he know a little bit more? He can see the barracks, and now the question is what to do. Scorpions is actually the answer here, and I like this answer from Terra. He's going to try and counter infantry units with, yeah, the best siege units to counter them, I guess. Scorpions should be very decent here. Now Vivi is going to try and mass up Eagle Scouts, but look at this, he's got 3, 4 now. That's really not a lot. TC in the meantime is going to fall, and Vivi is also moving to the back gold, which is really important for him because this main gold might not be safe for too much longer. The monks from Terra could start and convert those eagles, those barracks and Eagle Scouts. Yeah, that monk went down, but Eagle has to go back here. Squires coming up, a very important upgrade when you go against monks here. You want your Eagle Scouts to be as fast as possible. And now those barracks are actually falling, so Vivi needs to go for more probably if he does want to continue the production. There is 1 converted scout, but there is enough monks here, and let's see, can Terra do a quick conversion? No, an instant convert. He lost the monk here, but he converted the Eagle Scout, so it's looking fine actually. I guess we did just delete his Mangonel, and now the Eagles are moving in. Eagle Scouts 4+4 attack, and they are going to try and take down as many Mangonels as possible. Not too much happening. The ram went down, but now the Eagles have to go back here. And Vivi, who is in 67 villages at 24 minutes, has to spend all his resources on the Eagles, and he's only got 1 barracks left. It's 2, only 1 barracks. That's a big problem here. Mangonel to take down 1 Mang. Very good. That's the second. Ooh, Terra not looking fine here. Well, and he converted the Mangonel, which he split second later attacked himself and deleted it. So that's really not a good fight here for Terra. Could slow him down a little bit. TC coming at the main gold for Vivi. I would have preferred to see TC outside here, because Terra probably wouldn't look here. The last barracks is getting converted, and Mangonel also got converted here, so Terra is looking good again, and he should now go through the TC and try to go to the wood line, because if the wood line is falling, I think Vivi is in trouble. Terra is ahead in score, 40 villages against 69, so Vivi's population is looking good, but his military count is really terrible. He's got a Mangonel here, which will get converted, I guess, in a few seconds, potentially. No, it's moving back, and more barracks coming up. Vivi now has a little bit of gold in the bank to produce Eagle Scouts. Sorry, I just sneezed there. But we don't see a lot of resistance from Vivi now, and the monk again able to convert one of those Mangonels. The siege workshop got converted, so Terra can actually produce Mangonels from inside Vivi's base now, and that main gold is in trouble. Vivi is sending villagers to the back here to potentially build a TC. Yes, on the wood line. Has enough stone for yet another TC. Incas are cheaper, let's remember that. A lot of wood in the bank. Eagle Warrior upgrade coming in, but there's so many Scorpions and monks behind it and the Mangonels that Vivi has to migrate actually. Moving out to potentially get another TC if you can afford it on this goal in the wood line, or maybe even on the berries, but I think like here or maybe here on this side would be better. Terra is controlling Vivi's space, or the most part of it, but he isn't going for that last TC, and there is Eagle Warriors now in the field. I think yeah, 2 words at the same time. Terra should add in, I don't know, infantry units? Like buy food, go for infantry, that would be very interesting counter those eagles, or try to get a castle up, something like that, get control over the base completely, because like this, Vivi is still on 78 villages. Terra wasn't able to kill too many wills. He's finally approaching the TC. There is a lot of Mangonels here, look at this, that's 7 Mangonels in total. There is a dozen, no, 10 Scorpions here, and at least a dozen monks. Oh, that's a lot more actually. Vivi cannot take his main gold, and once again he's migrating with the villagers going outside, and he's trying to get a second base up. He's actually going for Terra's gold. Does he see the extra gold? No, he cannot see it. Interesting. And is saying, hello, here I am. The Eagle Warrior is attacking. So Terra is starting to get a watchtower up to stop me from taking the gold here. and Vivi is moving villagers out. Oh, look at these idols. This is terrible. What is happening here? Vivi is moving out his house on 85, and Terra finally got rid of the TC. So now this base is free to take for Terra. Nothing Vivi can do here, and Terra does not know about the back base. This is so important. You can see here a TC, a few farms up, more farms coming up here. So Vivi is getting gold from the back, and that monk should move like here on that corner, or maybe here where the villager is. But Terra is not going there, and that's a mistake in my opinion. Also, Vivi is moving out with extra TCs here, and now trying to go in, probably with the siege tower. Yes, but the eagles are not on point. They should be here, and now Terra is starting to wall. There's a house coming up, siege workshop, and more houses, only a few HP. A gate on the walls. Can Vivi actually go in? Look at this. No, apparently not. Wasn't able to hop them in. And on the gate, another stable now. Now stable getting deleted, siege workshop, and it looks like Vivi is not able to go through the walls quick enough. Houses here, houses there, potentially. Yeah, stone wall coming up now. Vivi is in, but not really inside Terra's base. The thing is, Vivi has 83 villagers and most of them working, so his economy is still looking decent. He needs to put up more farms. He's going with eagle production again. And can Terra see the base in the back from Vivi? He can see the chopped trees, but he didn't go farther, and he should have gone there, should have tried to attack. Now Terra is moving back with all his siege and monks, so he is stopping the attack, which means Vivi is free to boom in the back. He's free to boom on the right hand side. He's going with more barracks, and it looks like Terra was a little bit slow in finishing Vivi up. He should have gone to the right hand side. He needed something here. He needed to go there and stop Vivi from getting in an economy up. Town center now on that gold to finally take away that watchtower, and Vivi is trying to go in, but there's stone walls behind that. The market is still up, so he's probably gonna try and take that down. It looks like Terra is safe for now. Terra's in 1 TC is going up to Imperial Age, and I'm not really sure what that's doing. In the stream, I like the idea because I wanted to see some action, want to see something funny, but I think it was Mod who immediately said, yeah, no, and I agree. It's not really the best idea. What can you do in Imp better than you can do in Castle Age with the Saracens against the Incas here? What is your plan actually? Do you want to go for hand cannoneers? You don't really have the economy to do that. Monk upgrades, okay, not bad, but there is Eagle Warriors on the field, and they are a perfect counter to monks. And heavy scorpions, no chance. Onagers, no. Terra doesn't have the economy, so maybe he should have gone, actually should have gone for standard infantry. Long swordsman, tried to get a little bit more economy in, tried to buy another TC maybe, or be fast of the push here. Like this, Vivi is recovering and is on 26 more population at this point, and the difference is getting bigger and bigger. The Eagle Warriors are not able to go in. They finally went down here, I think, to the mangonels pretty much, and the watchtower is dying, but Terra is finally moving to the side. 21 militaries against 38. The thing is, Vivi is getting a constant gold income. He's still taking gold. There's 1k left. He could take the extra gold, which he still cannot see. I'm disappointed. He is still taking Terra's third gold, which is kind of messy. And he's dropped in some villages here, apparently, to build the barracks inside this TC up. And the mangonels are attacking the ground. No, but these villagers will die. That's not a good move from Vivi. He was trying something. It's not going to work. Terra needs to get rid of that fort base. He needs to stop Vivi from taking gold, and now there they are, the Eagle Warriors moving in, taking down scorpions, taking down monks. Terra was not paying attention here, did not see them coming. He should have expected them, but this is not looking good for him. He's losing a lot of army, and suddenly Vivi is in a score lead with a lot more population, 120 against 60, and this is pretty much GG here, because what can Terra do? He gave up the main gold from Vivi. He never found this base in the back. He doesn't really know about this base. You can see the scouting here, he could see the chopped trees, okay, but he didn't scout this, and he needed to add another unit, and that's maybe, I'm not an expert, but this is maybe one of Terra's weaknesses. He needs to add other units at certain points in the games. Block burning, elimination, theocracy, what is it doing? Okay, it's not up to him. He's got a lot of gold, he's got enough stone for a castle, which you should put up right here, but 48 villagers only. What villagers to use to build a castle here? Second TC is up, okay, and potentially a third TC in the back. Yes, coming up now, but it's really not gonna help a lot. And Vivi, I think, won't feel the need to go up to Imperial Age, because why would you? You have the Eagle Warriors, there's nothing to counter them. There are no knights. Even knights would be a decent idea here. It's easy to counter them with pikemen, but knights would be good, and I think standard infantry might have been an idea if you want to continue the push. Like this, at this point in the game, there's really no helping it, and we are going to see a GG from Terra quite soon here, because, yeah, chemistry coming up, hand cannoneers trying something. But they are too weak, there's not enough of them. Terra doesn't have the resources. Vivi has enough resources for clicking up to him. Maybe he's going up actually. Chemistry for Terra. And there is still a few Eagle Scouts. The siege tower got converted, I guess. But Vivi is really happy here. He's taking down the monastery, so Terra is losing the control of the relics. And he's got 35 against 11 military units. He's rebooming in the back of his base. He's got the TC up and working again and getting a lot of farms now. He's on the way to Imperial Age. He can, Terra can afford 2 castles, but what can you do with them? Vivi has a lot of food in the bank. You can see the farming simulator here in the back. Those few villages are idle, finished taking the gold. Siege tower is coming up. Vivi wants to go in, and I think Terra will resign as soon as the Imperial Age hits, because then Vivi can go for Elite Eagle Warriors, and Terra has nothing against those. Not enough hand cannoneers. He's got a few of them, but to what end? Town center now coming up here. Should go for castle. Yeah, GG calling at the Imperial Age from Vivi. Very interesting game. Not sure when Terra lost this game. I think he needed to go for the TC faster. He needed to chase after the villagers that were migrating out. He could see it, and he also needed to find the back base, like go for some other military units. Even like crossbowmen might have been a decent option here. The Eagles are quite good against them, of course. 3 pierce armor base, but crossbowmen can kill villagers. I didn't even think about that. Or standard infantry to counter those. Neither did happen. Vivi won the second of 2 games as well. It's not surprising when you consider the elo difference. But it was a nice set of games. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next games then. GG.